trying to be a, forgive me, I'm not trying to be a pig here, but I'm sick of typing. And but anyways, those studies, those articles that you cited, they don't really say how the information was gathered. You can make studies. They can say anything that you want, and they're making a broad claim. Um, I didn't even see the part where they showed percentages or anything like that, but it said women are more likely to reinvest in their families. But for one thing, like there's no way that you can gather that kind of information. And if they did, it's extremely cherry picked. What demographic are you choosing to, and is it a poll for one thing? Because well, I'm not even going to get into that, but how did they gather that information? How did they figure that out, that women are more likely to reinvest in their families? And what does that even mean, to reinvest in their families? Buy a bunch of shit that people don't need? What does reinvestment look like? I have a wife and a kid. My wife's a full-time stay-at-home mother. I've supported us for 4 years here in the U.S. 4 years, right? Working at a fast food place, only 3 days a week, 12 hours a day. I'm not a manager. I'm just an associate. Because I know how to negotiate, and and I'm very good with the money. Like we both are. Like my wife is very good with the money, but I'm the one in charge. Like I'm the one who, like, if we buy any big purchases, like it's got to go through me. We don't buy shit that we don't need. We don't got furniture. We sleep on mattresses on the floor. Her and the baby in one room, me in another room. I get zero help from anybody. Like I rent my own apartment. I'm estranged from my family, and my family's here in the U.S. She has no family here in the U.S. But show me another family where the female leads, where it's the female that's in charge, where one person can support two people working at a fast food place. Now it's not comfortable, I'll tell you that, but it's only a temporary thing. We're only in this country for her to get her citizenship. So like if we had to stay here in this fucking country for like if we for some reason we had to stay here for like settle here, like I would go off and work like 3 damn years, like really hard, and I would find a way so that I don't have to work much. Like I want my 4 days off a week, all right? So I have 4 days off a week. I have no other income. But show me a family that's led by a female. No, because women, they want to buy a bunch of stupid shit. It's not reinvestment. What does that mean? That's arbitrary. What is reinvestment, right? And another thing, what was it about the COVID response? Now, I mean, that depends on values now, doesn't it? The response to COVID, led by Zambia and New Zealand and Germany, because it was women in charge then. And still, countries that were, it's enforced by men. Like the woman's, she can be in the highest office, but it's still men enforcing the rules. So I wouldn't even say it's women in charge, But what is it? You said the response to COVID was handled better in those countries. Well, what does that mean? What are your values? Because I would say that countries like Sweden, where nothing was done, it's like we're just going to let the chips fall where they may. I'd say that is a better strategy, instead of locking everybody down, whatever. I don't know what happened in New Zealand, Zambia, and Germany, all right? But anyways, I'm just saying. And what was the other thing about the article about companies where more women are in senior positions, they're worth more and they earn more. All I seen was numbers. They didn't cite their sources. It's just an article with an opinion, and they didn't cite their sources. And I'm not some dickhead gonna be like, oh, what's your sources? But you gotta say how the information was gathered, because I don't think that's true. Show me numbers. Show me companies with companies, the amount of women in senior management positions. Show me those companies, the amount of women they have in there, and their earnings, their value.
and compared to companies where that's not the case. All right, show me that. All right, instead of just somebody writing an article saying something, because I don't believe it, and I've seen it the opposite of that.